welcome back to the special Power Play show with the hockey coach Guru, Coach Frenchy directly from the Hockey Nation live show from the Florida State. A really nice day in Florida today. A beautiful 80 Fahrenheit with a blue sky. The way I see this, I only see a couple hours, but a very busy day for the coach today on the ice. Look, we are here tonight. I was not sure what to do. A live stream with the Toronto Winnipeg or to do a power play. And I decided to talk about the Montreal Canadiens, the situation, what's going on with Jeff Gordon and the team overall, and what is next, what's coming for Jeff Gordon, what they are going to do. We're going to talk about the new players just claimed by the Montreal Canadiens yesterday, the defenseman for the Los Angeles Kings, and then the rumor about the fact maybe can't use agent and NHL is maybe going to be one of the top maybe 3-4 people maybe get a job in GM. The reaction of the francophonie or the Franco-French people in Montreal are not very happy about the situation already. And at the end of the day, we're going to talk about NHL Draft 2022 in Montreal. Who Montreal should draft already for next season, for next year, whatever they are not number one. It's easy, guys. If it's a number one, they're going to draft Shane Wright. You have no, thinking. It's right there. But if they pick number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, that's the lowest they can go, right? They cannot go 6, 7, 8, 9. And I believe they're going to be 1, 2, and 3 next season. But you need to know who they are. What kind of player the Montreal could look about. And I'm good for the next couple of months to give you more information about the best 5, 6, maybe 8 best player on the draft NHL prospect 2022. And then finally, we're going to have, of course, at 10 o'clock, the Frenchy Quiz. We're going to be back tonight, the Frenchy Quiz. We're going to talk about this. And then at 10 o'clock, 10:15, when we are done, 10:20, we're going to continue about what's going on around the league. We're going to follow the rest of maybe other game, like the Toronto Maple Leafs with Winnipeg, the Edmonton with Los Angeles Kings. Of course, we're going to follow the Vegas Golden Knights at 10 o'clock. After that, we're going to go stay here. And if coach still alive until midnight, it will be my last part of the evening. So we'll be interesting what happened. I know a lot of people on the chat already talking each other. We welcome each one of you. Before we start, we invite you, please, don't forget to click on the likes. That'll be the only way you can increase and grow the channel to get there. We're on the road of what now? 4,000. Yes, 4,000 subscribers. We get another milestone this weekend, the 3,500. Happy about that, but it's not good enough. We have to get for 4,000. It's like a fundraising a day, marathon here. We have to go 5,000. We have to go for 10,000. We have to go for 50,000. And we have to go until $100,000. $1,000. Maybe. Why not? It would be nice to get $100,000. At the end of the day, it's about to growing properly and to helping us at that moment. We don't ask money. We don't ask you to do a super chat. We don't ask you to sign up as a membership. We don't bother you with that. What we ask you is only take a favor, is to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. So thanks for joining us. Honestly, I miss you. Usually a day for me is about 15 hours on the preparation of the French show per day. But today I was on the rink at 7 o'clock this morning. Great day, guys. I want to make, when you work on the hockey for many years, you meet a lot of people. And it's friend league and it's friend level players, everything like that. When I was working in the East Coast Hockey League, the South Carolina Stingrays, one of the great organizations in the East Coast Hockey League for years. The coach at that time was Rick Vave. And he invited me to go there for a couple of weekends and helping a little bit. So I went to see Rick Vave over there. And then I met the brother Kokanun from Toronto area. And those kids at that time, they were 23 years old and maybe 25, and they have two brothers. And now they have kids. They are married or they have a family. They have kids now. They are 10, 12 years old. And then today I have a chance to see his kid play hockey. He was playing against the son of the Brent Lambert. It was funny. Like, I have 5 ex-NHL players. Their son played this weekend. Dave Rack, he was another one over there. Brent Lambert. We have this kid for that part. So anyway, at the end of the day, I met him over there. So he was coaching, and it's fun. It's a small world when you know people about that. He was talking. He went to Toronto last week, and he met also because Jared Banner, the coach for the Colorado Avalanche, before that he was coaching at the St. Grace. We know that. So anyway. Shut up, coach. Tell us about Montreal Canadiens. Don't tell about your life. It's not time to do it, but we welcome everybody. We're not talking about everybody in the chat before we start. That's something we do all the time. Let's start it with Dixon Automotive Group in the house tonight. That's the wrong one. Adam Berger in the house. And Adam said that William Karlsson is back on the ice for the Vegas tonight. Look out for the first line. It will be interesting to see Adam, this Karlsson situation. Can he play with Stone Pacioretty, or he will go to play with Riley Smith and Marchessault? So that'll be a decision about what the coach is going to do over there. But slowly, properly, all the players for the Vegas, they are coming back one by one inside the lineup. And when they're going to get Jake Eichel, that will be amazing. That team have only one thing they have to do: make the playoff. When the playoffs start, be careful about the Vegas Golden Knights. They're going to be a dangerous team. They could be the team what nobody expect at some point. I believe that they were going to be that. Welcome back, Mr. Roger Delaney in the house. Welcome, Mr. Roger. He said, Patrick Roy is not a team player and would not fit with Gordon. He is a great personality, but he wants to run the show. Ask Joe Sakic. Thank you so much. Jace Beckett in the house. Patrick Roy is going to do some awesome in Montreal Canadiens. He is the next general manager of the Montreal Canadiens. You want to try a lot. Move and many more. I don't know about that part of that, to be honest with you, Jess. People in Montreal want Patrick Roy. I don't know what they like from Patrick Roy as the general manager, what kind of experience Patrick Roy did in NHL, and nobody, I think a lot of people confuse the Patrick Roy as a players, as a goaltender, and Patrick Roy as a manager, as a coach in NHL, and the personality he bring on the table. So I'm curious about what they expect from him, what Patrick Roy will fit inside an organigram like a Montreal Canadiens to try to build a team concept from different personality, works together. And I just try to see from people like Patrick Roy how he fit with other people, how Patrick Roy is going to take a time to listening, to observe, to sharing, and to accepting other people bring ideas around the table. That would be my question for the people like Patrick Roy, to tell me, what do you think Patrick Roy is going to fit inside that? How do you really believe Patrick Roy is a guy can do all the things I just mentioned to you? Do you see Patrick Roy to be calm, to not take any decision with emotion, with feeling, because he's not like something happening at that moment? Can he take time with patience to look and take different option to realize a trade will be benefit for the Montreal Canadiens? A trade, it could be take 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Do you believe Patrick Roy is a prototype of person can act that way? That would be my question for the people like Mr. Patrick Roy. Coach Wagon, watching Gordon press conference, he likes to joke, but you can tell he's not no sense. Undergamer in the house. Larry Watts, what won't ever be considered management are looking for intelligence. Larry Watts, welcome aboard. I believe that's the first time here. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the like. That'd be awesome. And that's okay, guys. The point here, we're not going to be against each other. You have an opinion for something, we respect each other, and that's the beauty. I don't say I'm against or I want him. I'm just sharing each one of you what you're thinking about this. And with that, start the show. Yes, we welcome everybody. Everybody talk about Patrick Roy yet. They like a Roy from the French Cellar Blue Line, Black Line. Eagle Fang Sport in the house. Thank you so much, Eagle. Have a busy day today, but I will definitely look at you. We're going to figure out something for Tuesday night. Don't worry about that. I hope they build a big, strong defense. Larry Watts said that. It's a great point about this, Larry. We're going to talk about fun prospect for the Montreal Canadiens the next 45 minutes. Eagle Fang Sport Hockey News Report. I called that Canucks game. The fans were throwing jersey. That game was total disaster for the Canucks. Thank you so much for letting us that. Don't forget, guys, they have other people inside that chat, have other YouTube channel. Eagle Fang Spot have one initial report is another friend of us, and they have also a YouTube channel. It would take a few minutes to visit their channel. They click on the subscribe. They follow the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they follow NHL's friend Montreal Canadiens. So I like to sharing, as a YouTube channel, YouTuber. Countenance myself, we are here to sharing other people does the same thing. I'm not here to make better or I'm the better to anybody. We are here to helping each other. So you have a chance to do that. That'd be great. Mac Genet in the house. A GM with passion is the best GM, Mac Genet. Mac Genet, where did you been this weekend, by the way? Mac Genet is a coach in hockey in Florida, originally from Quebec City area, and his 3 kids play hockey. So Max is a busy man with father and husband, a great person, human being. You can ask him more as a best friend. That's the Max Genet is. And Winnipeg went out, take the lead 2-1. He just missed 3-1, by the way. That's another story. Main Girl Hockey, welcome aboard. Believe Tampa Bay did not get the shootout tonight. No. I love your show, Coach Dixon. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Michael Robinson. Welcome aboard the Dog Walk Men in the house tonight. I think you need a guy like Adore as a GM. Calm. It's off a power play that did fantastic tonight. Throwing anything under the ice, a pure classless. Main goal. Johnny Golden in the house. Come on down. Johnny, I was completely outside of the hockey today. Honestly, I need to catch up with everything at some point, but I will definitely, because I follow all the prospect every single night. I think that the GM is going to be Kelly, first female GM. That's what Michael Robinson said. Eagle fans said we need him to come strong and then him happy with the victory Montreal. If they have any chance against Tampa, they can advantage of Tampa, but turn over their own side of the ice. And Prevaziski is not playing. But Lagraine in the house. Moi, je pense que Patrick, ça cadre pas trop bien comme individuel. Bob, bienvenue dans le show. Bien d'accord avec toi, moi aussi. On va voir que ça va donner. And we'll see Toronto attacking right now. And I'm watching the game at the same time. And Rob Gilbert was injured when he was playing junior hockey by sleeping on the dime. Someone threw ice, something on the ice. Bruce Boudreau, Adam Berger, one about this. I'm coming with that one over there. Tampa Bay Lightning victory 1,000 in the team history. That's a great story, a great events for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I'll tap hello, main girl. I'm main girl. Hey, here we go. And now I have to go all the way up. Do I catch up someone over there? GVL Lexi, welcome aboard. And Mr. NHL, how can you report in the house? Bob said the money keeps the Canadiens. Breaking news. Here we go. And that's I'm coming here. Not that one. Not that one. I lose the breaking news. Not the Vancouver Canucks, but Elliot Friedman announced today from the Sportnet a couple of minutes ago, maybe an hour ago, Bruce Boudreau is going to become the new head coach of the Vancouver Canucks. It was not officially announced by the team as at that moment. I don't know if they did maybe a few minutes ago, but NHL mentioned about Adam, and many of you knows about the story now. The Bruce Boudreau, Mr. Bruce Boudreau, I met him, I worked with him in Mississippi St. Paul in the beginning of 2000. Wow, 20 years ago. That's another story. Going to become the new head coach. We know he's going to be, he was supposed to fly with Team Canada for the Spengler Cup or something happening right now. And I don't know if he did it. I thought he was going to leave maybe Tuesday. Because I follow Boudreau a lot. Boudreau, every Thursday he talk on the radio, NHL, and I think he was leaving Tuesday, but he was waiting for the problem with the COVID-19. So suddenly looked like he's not going to travel nowhere. He's going to fly from Minnesota well, he's already in Toronto right now with Team Canada, with Claude Julien, everything like that. And, the Winnipeg Jets score 3-1. Shevnikov, then the brother of Shevnikov, Top Shell, beat Justin Wohl, 3-1 Winnipeg. So that's happening. Big news. If you follow the Hockey Nation Live Show, Coach announced this maybe 3 weeks ago, that between, who's going to be the next coach fire. And it was just a question of time, this happening about that one over there. So the Vancouver have a new coach, a new head coach. He's going to be announced tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I feel bad, guys, in hockey now, because those kind of decisions, guys, it hurt. I've been coach, I've been fired, it hurt. Because you review what's happening, and it's hurt. You ego, you upset, and you think about, you're not going to be at the next day at the rink and skating with the boys and teaching them, everything like that. It hurt. They have a couple of things in life can hurt you, and get fired, it hurt. And you take time to rebuild your confidence or rebelieve in yourself. And it's a part of the job. You have two things in hockey is very hard. It's one, you get fired, and one, you cut players. It's never fun to cut players. And more at the higher level, because they are family. It's a salary there. It's their wall, right? When they are young at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you heard the players, but you heard the dad and the mom. Because the dad is thinking he's the next Wayne Gretzky, right? But the kid, still 15 years old, he does not like it. He wants to play with his kid. He wants to play double. The dream house. I call this the dream house. The dad is thinking NHL all day long. He go to bed. He's thinking about Boston College, and then he's thinking his son is the best player of hockey. We just destroy his dream because we just take his son play double A. And just give you an idea how this works. But I want to mention that part over there. So what I put to you on the social media, the news get out so quick. So the team does not announce yet, and did not make any announcement about this. And now everybody knows it Bruce Boudreau. It's sad. It's really sad. It's likely what happening with the NHL picks from the Seattle Kraken. Frank Cesarvelli, whatever his last name, announced all the pick before they select the players. It was not fun, you know what I mean? So that's a new generation, by the way, but it is what it is, right? So I tried to get out everybody. Boudreau is a player coach like Jacques Demers will do fine. He pulled the wool over his eyes there. How did the Canucks make out under Bruce Boudreau? I think I may maybe myself from calling Canucks game. Hallie Saint Martin in the house. Give me about 5 minutes, Dixon. I'm going to go through that one very soon. Coach, I did not know Jordani is 38. Yes, he is 38, honestly. So that's what he is at that moment for Mr. Mark Giordano, the captain of the Seattle Kraken. Listen, tonight I'm going to go through this 25 minutes. We don't start right away, but I apologize about that. Let's talking about what I want to talk to you tonight, Dixon. Learn for the fake and follow way to grow and the best everything you do. Exactly about that one over there. But again, the first few days it's hard. You pick up your stuff inside the office. You look around. You have to shake hands. You have to talk to the players. You have to meet your staff. You have to tell your assistant coach. It's just hard, right? Your family, everything like that, and then you sit home and it's a black time. You looking for answer and you don't have, and for any reason. It could be bad performance. It could be the owners having a little direction. I'm not talking about an NHL. I'm talking about junior. I'm talking about lower level. I got not fired, but that's my job as a scout. And he said, what the heck is that, right? And that's hockey. It could be fun, but it could be also difficult at some time. And you have to let it go, right? It's like anything. You love the girls. You got divorced, whatever it is. You have to let it go. And that's the difficult thing in life, to let it go. That's the most difficult thing you can learn in life is to let it go. And that's really difficult about that part of that. What hurt was the fans screaming, fire going yesterday during the game with Pittsburgh. Yes, he just buy time. What you mean, coach? You buy time. The 2 game against Ottawa and Montreal, he buy time. They win, but again, the 2 teams are the bottom in each shot. He just buy a little bit more longer days about that one. That we knew it was coming. We just don't know when, and it's happening after that one. Then part of this could be him. Part of this could be the circumstance. Part of this could be also the players. It's all mixed together. It's on that. I have a lot of respect for Travis Green. If you listen to him at the seminar, how good he is talking about game, everything like that. It will be interesting now with Bruce Boudreau, what he's going to do with the Vancouver Canucks, everything like that. Can he have a time to turn this around? I'm not sure about that one. That Winnipeg just scored a goal 4-1 at that moment. I don't know that will happening, but if you have a team can turn around, they have a personal. I believe that's Winnipeg. I think they still have a time to come back in the race at some point, but they have to step up. And he's come with Elias Pettersson. I think that's the one of that. Brock Bowser at 1 point the last 12 games. So you have something inside that team. They don't have a lot of injuries like Montreal. Everything like that. It's just the personnel, the players right now, they need a new voice. They need some motivation. They need some confidence. They need something happening right now. Unfortunately, he lost the locker room. You can see that. It is what it is. But we'll be interesting. My buddy, Bruce Boudreau, 64 years old, I believe now. Over 60 for sure. And he loved the game. Bruce Boudreau, guys, his language is maybe different like mine, right? It's all about the F with Bruce, but he's the most human being you can ever meet. It's all about family. It's all about human beings. It's all about helping people. It's all about, it's great to sit with Bruce Boudreau and listening him talking about life. And I wish the best for him. And, Bruce Boudreau, when he got fired the last time, but it took him a long time to come back. He really find this very difficult for him. He struggled a lot. And now he was coming back. And now he participated to the NHL network and NHL radio station. And he was coming back. Now he was with Team Canada. And he's born to be a coach. He's born to be in hockey. He owns a hockey junior. His wife is a part of this and everything like that. So we may have to assume what he's going to do about that. I hate the new trend in Canada to throw your jersey on the ice. I agree with you about that. The extension should never exist about that. I feel the same way about it in Montreal, honestly. Hopefully the coaching change will ensure that Vancouver finish ahead of Montreal. OMG 2-1 Kings on the road versus Edmonton. That surprised me. So far, the Oilers guys struggle a little bit for the last 10 games, 7-8 games. They don't play at the same speed or the same way they did at the beginning of the season, where it was a little bit over, by the way. It was all above. The shot, the goal, the save. Now they find who they are a little bit. Nurse is back for Edmonton. Adam, yep, so right. Yeah, it's ball for the fans. I have the right, but I would not beg his frustration. Boudreau is a good teacher. Johnny Golden. Coach, what is amazing is DeBoer has a law degree as well. Yes, how many coaches like this? Pat Byrne was an ex-policeman, right? John Cooper is in the law. He was part of the law. You know what I mean? So some of them have a great, background on defense fair, teacher, everything like that. And, I always said you don't coach, you teach. And if you can listen this, I met a lot of great coach this weekend in the AAA program. It's fun around the South area, like from Nashville, Carolina, Georgia, Florida. There was like some kind of tournament this weekend from 10 to 18 years old. And I met some great coach. And then you have another coach like Florida from Atlanta. He was just screaming to the coach, to the kids. I'll shake my head. You know what I mean? Calm down, buddy. They are 10 years old, I think he was. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's another story. Bruce Boudreau is a good teacher. I got this. Horrible game by the goalies. Finally, Kelly said that about her leave. I'm sorry about that. Go Abs, go Canadiens, Montreal, Valenciano. Coach, I said earlier. Kelly, the feet is coming, and I talk a lot. I apologize. But welcome aboard, Kelly!
Awesome!
And Miss Darlene, thanks to join us tonight. Chicago Islanders is 31-1. Go Abs, go Valenciano. I mean, Pat Quinn has a lot of great from the other way. What about Brian Burke? If you follow Brian Burke, guys, he have a lot of... he graduated, I think, three or four. Brian Burke. He's a really smart man, Brian Burke, about that one over there. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Yes, I'm going there. Yes, I'm supposed to do this. Coach, you don't talk anymore about anything else. Just talk about this. For some reason, right now, my computer is stuck. And I cannot use my, let me check this, if I can do this. I cannot use my graphics. I cannot realize why I cannot do that. Let me checking something else. I think we cannot do anything tonight. We are stuck. Oh my God, another goal, Toronto. Wow. I don't know why, guys. I'm stuck. Coach is getting ready for Tuesday. Eagle, Frank. They need to pull him now. I think it'll be the end for the hand, I believe, at that moment. It's 5-1. Quiz time in our tap. I think we cannot do it. I think we have to do something. Is like I need the only thing, guys, I'm going to do, and I know we have not many people anyway. I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to come back right away, guys. If we want to do this properly, guys, I don't know what's happening. I'm stuck. Oh, I can use my... Okay, I know why. I'm not stuck. I was a joke. No, I can... My mouse is wireless. It looks like my mouse does not work anymore. So don't reason. Let's move in here. And I'm going to work on my other computer. It's called my backup computer. See, Coach is smart sometimes. He have a backup computer. So let's working on the backup computer. And you have to give me a couple of, give me time about that one over there. But we'll see. I don't think they would put him. Campbell need the rest. It's not carrying again, like King Coach. Awesome, Eagle. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your next trip. I don't know how many games you did today, Eagle, but enjoy this. So first time I received this on the Kings game, both players complaining about both the team being on the box for 2 minutes. I did not watch any game yet. Anyway, new player claimed by the Los Angeles from the Los Angeles Kings guy, the defenseman Nate. The reason why the Montreal does this, well, first of all, they have injuries. Nico is out. Petrie is out. Emerson is out. The time frame, I don't know how long he will be there. Who's going to pay? Who's going to be penalized by the new players coming? It's Norlander. And right now, the Montreal Canadiens, with 8 minutes, 9 minutes, they don't help in Norlander. And it's not the way you develop hockey player. And it's time for them to send him in Sweden. They don't like it. Whatever is Dominic Charm think he's not good enough, but send him over there. Send him back in Sweden. Don't keep him anymore. That's ridiculous. I don't want to use the word, but that's not right. In my book, to leave a kid at 21 years old, he play better for other on the team anyway, but he don't want to give him a chance because Deschamps want to win. For his own personality, for his own life, he's going to do that. He tried to go with the best of the best. For me, it's time for St. Norlander in Sweden. But this kid is 23 years old guy, 6 foot, 137 pounds. He was drafted in 2016 by the Kings, 51 overall pick, second round pick, about that. He played in NHL so far 33 games. He have 11 assists, 11 points. He played 11 games this year, I believe. He had 5 assists, something like that. He played 18 games the year before, and he played a couple of games 3 years ago. So he's a part of the prospect in NHL from the Los Angeles Kings since 2016. So it's now about, 5 years? You can see 5 years is 23 years old when he was drafted. Now, what kind of player he is, what he can contribute? First of all, he's an LD. Again, that's not help. It would be great if he was an IFD. The second player from the Montreal Canadiens, they pick it up. I believe he is another little bit like Nico is, a little bit better at Victor Métis. I just try to show you what kind of player he is, but he's bigger. The same problem they have is on defensive side. He's not strong enough. He struggles a little bit around the net. Everything like that have to get better. You can see about him, a little bit a report. I'm going to disappear for a couple of seconds right there, guys. You can see here the report of that part. He need to have, some defensive problems still on during the game. His awareness in zone come and goes. His footwork in space is a bit spotty, and he has something struggle to properly judge his opponent's speed. So this is about, in hockey language, is about cap control. He needs to get better on the cap control and readjust his crossover backwards versus what's coming in front of him. Now, I did not see, honestly, his edge. I did not see what he looked like during the game, honestly. I did not see a lot of video about him. But what I can see, he needs to improve that part of it. He played well in the American Hockey League. He played for Team Canada, guys, on the 2 years. He played under Dominic Charm when Deschamps was the head coach for the Team Canada. So he knows him. At 23 years old, I love the fact Montreal thinking this way. It takes a little bit longer sometimes, 25, 26, to become who you are. The White Cloud and Vegas is a great example about that. You don't give away young kids at 22, 23 years old as a defenseman compared to a forward at 20, 21, 22. Take a little bit longer, right? And is he going to be a top 3 in NHL? No. Can he become a 5 and 6? Yes. Now, the Montreal difficult time them is on the offensive side. They don't have that kind. He's not a power play guy, quarterback, but he's a guy who can relate on passing the puck, good vision, all right? And he never scored a lot of goals. He need to improve his shot, everything like that. So that would be something they will have to look about him. I think for me, they pick him in case they have a little bit longer for Petrie and Edmondson coming back in the lineup. And maybe they know when Norlander is going to be down over there. Also, I believe they're going to trade Kulak and Chariot the next couple of weeks and months. So that opened up 2 spots as a defenseman. And I think, honestly, if Nate, it will be back in Laval, it will be one of the top best defensemen over there at that moment. Yeah, more experience to Fred Broder example, right? It's better to Xavier Ouellet, to be honest with you. Is Ouellet playing the RFD? I think it will be a great pair at Laval. So it's all about those decisions about this. This is also the first move by the Jeff Gordon new area with the Montreal Canadiens. So that's happening about him. I don't know if you want to know more. You can ask question, but that's happening about him. 2-1 Chicago. First time I received this, the King got Montreal can claim a Bortis Eber now as well. Norlander is not a liability. Alain Roy, Alain, we did not see him yet play hockey. He played only 7, 8, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. I'll be honest with you, I would take Norlander 10 times before Whiteman on my book. All right. He let him play yesterday on the as the ILD, not a LD. That's not help. And he looked like exactly what he did with Kokenimi. Kokenimi, they put him on the stand all the time. They don't develop those players. So for me, Norlander, the best way right now to send him in Sweden and see what he looked like next season. But I really believe Norlander is going to be a great defenseman in NHL. If he's get developed properly, and I'm not sure if Montreal can do this at that moment. In fact, Norlander is playing well with over 10 minutes average per game is a plus. Exactly, Alan. And, last game he played only 8 minutes, 50, something like that. And on top, Edmonton problem is they did not forecheck while they are not physical enough. What is disappointment Norlander out this year after he been one away from the Stanley Cup last year. Yep, it's another perfect storm over there. The COVID-19, the injuries, and some players, they never recover. Varlamov is a great example over there. And that's happening with Montreal. And now Toronto Storm is getting there for the last 4 minutes of the second period over there. Another power play for Toronto about that. Mountain, they have injury on defense now. Golding be average as best. I agree. Why? What? Caulfield not under that 5 versus 3. Hey, coach, Super Drew 953. Matthew score. She said 5-3. Wow, that's good. 5-1 go, just go. Coming with Torm. 5-1, now we have 5-3. Wow. Halibuck struggle right now. And now Toronto's coming. Case just scored a goal. 5-3. 5-3 gaming. So that's why I've been. And today, NHL, you cannot afford to have any extend losing straight, too much parity. You cannot lose 6, 7, 8 game like that. That's very hard about that one over there for sure. And guys, don't forget to click on the like. That'd be awesome. About this, why Caulfield was not on power play 5 versus 3, and that's what I said to you all the time. The Dominic Schramm have a really difficult time about Tijoux his personnel. Preparation could be a problem. And then the way they did it was so much disorganized. The power play guys on 5 versus 3 was terrible. The player beside shifting in front of the net, no square, did not collapse together. The puck movement, they was not fast enough. And they was shifting from the top to the side. He did not know about the one-timer. And no, the only one-timer, they have 2 guys in Montreal can one-timer at that moment. It's Mike Hoffman and possible Cole Caulfield. The rest of them, they are not one-timer, right? Whiteman have maybe a one-shot to the blue line, but the rest, they are not one-timer. So they was just trying to put Nezuki on the top. I don't get it, right? And then you try to move Toffoli. Toffoli is a sniper. It's not a guy get the rebound over there. So for me, it's a mix of personnel of the players. Duchamp have a difficult time. I'm sure they know that, but I don't know why they was not ready for that part. And maybe, I don't know that. I don't know, guys. Game 26, I believe they have only 2 or 3 times 5 versus 3 in the beginning of the year. and he was completely wrong about his personnel. That's a great question. Why Coffey was not there? Now you say, I have only one goal. But again, it's a young it's your next guy is going to be in NHL for 10 years with Montreal Canadiens. That's my point. Let's that water. Now it's 5-3 gaming. Yes, exactly. Welcome aboard, gaming. How about that? All right. Next thing about this. We're starting to know during his press conference last Friday, Mr. Jeff Gordon expressed, because right now the French Canadian newspaper or the people who work for radio, everything like that, starting to say, who do you want for GM? Did you meet Patrick Roy? Is it Patrick Roy is going to be the new GM? Right away, right? And the people, French, Cherchaval, and TVA Sport, and they want to protect their friends. They're already against Jeff Gordon. Imagine that. They're already against Jeff Gordon. It's just sad. It's just sad to see that. I'm a French guy. I understand that. But I'm past this guy. I'm not in 1935 anymore. We have 2021. The French it exists, but it's not dominate anymore in Quebec. Right? And they want a French Canadian guy inside this. They are so scared. They need a French Canadian. They think the French Canadian, they need to do that. Right? We need players French Canadian. We need to be sure we have French Canadian. But we have some right now. We have Pocket, Savard, Perrault, and Drouin. Are we all good? Are they perform well? Are they the best in the NHL? But we need French Canadian. So my point to you guys is yesterday during the show at Toronto at the CBC, the hockey night in Canada, Elliot Friedman always brings some news about the league, everything like that. And he mentioned about the fact, like, as a GM, Jeff Gordon is maybe looking for an agent in NHL and also an ex-player in NHL to be a part of the new job as the GM. Someone is going to complete him to what he believes he has some weak, he's not strong, and could make a better duo for the best of the team. Example, many organizations now work with two GM with Sven Tadl. That's the end of the day, they are two GM. The Burke X-Star example, and the other organization, President, everything like that, the Boston Bruins, right? If the Boston Bruins GM, Don Sweetie, want to make a trade, I'm pretty sure he would ask Cam Neely, what do you think? What do you think, Cam? Right? That's how it works now in NHL. So anyway, so how they're looking about Ken Hughes. And Elliot Friedman bring this guy over there, mention his name, and everybody's look each other and say, who is Ken Hughes? But, when you talk about agent, you have some name, get out quick. The Don Mahan organization, the Bobby Orr, the Mike Liot, the Claude Julien, the Pat Brisson. They are the best, the name get out quickly as an agent in NHL, right? You have other people, but that's the quick name to get out. Now, Ken Hughes have a firm where he's based in Montreal, born in Montreal, speak two language, and he have Patrice Bergeron, he have Chris Letang, and they have other players in NHL are part of his firm, and they are players and he represent them, and he been to this for many years. Now, you have another story about this, is you have a son, his name is Jack Hughes. But we mean, coach, it's not Jack Hughes play for New Jersey. No, it's not. The Jack Hughes play for New Jersey have two brothers, Quinn and Luke. But Jack Hughes is going to be drafted for the upcoming season. He play right now for the Northeastern and NCAA at that moment. And he's considered right now on the top 32 first-round pick in NHL. So what we heard today, after we did some search, he did not get any conversation about that part over there. And honestly, Jeff Gordon is not going to call right away people. It would take time. It would take process. It would take longer. That's what he said. It will have to wait until after Christmas to know who's going to be the GM for Montreal Canadiens. People are quick and everything like that. So of course, Ken Hughes said, I never talked with Jeff Gordon yet. He's not going to tell anyway. I would be surprised, like Patrick Roy did. Oh, I'm fit. I'm ready to be a GM. Everything like that. I'll be surprised if someone step up and say, "Hey, I want to be a GM. By the way, Jeff Gordon, you should call me. You can have an interview, everything like that." Or he should said, he would never admit, honestly, I met already Jeff Gordon or I have an interview with him. It's more personal, it's more private, and nobody asked those questions, right? So it'll be interesting to see that. Now you're going to hear some other name. You're going to see Daniel Briere, Matt Dash, those normal players. And then I started to do some deeper search about what could be another one. Now they're starting to get maybe a woman inside that. The Daniel Sauvageau and the ex-Team Canada players, that. I think that's not right to do that for my book, but I think for me, Daniel Briere is really the one I would be happy to have. That's my pick. That's my selection about that. Mac Dash, yes, but I don't feel Matthew Dash is going to leave Tampa Bay. I think Matthew Dash, if he's smart, like Lou and Go, both of them who said, I need to learn more. I need to see who I am right now. Both teams are the top in NHL, right? It's a dream to become a GM in Montreal, but they are young. They are only at the beginning of 40. They can wait 5, 7, 8, 9 years when both of them will be fired from the Montreal Canadiens, Gordon, a new one, and then get that job over there. They are going to have experience, going to maturity. They're going to understand more. And maybe at that moment, Montreal will be a little bit better situation where they are right now. That's my point about Low and Go and Brother or Dash at that moment. We have to go back all the way up a little bit. I can try to get all the way. Stefan Member in the house. Early morning, good night, all. Michael Robinson. Have a good night, Michael. Didi does not like to put faith on his young, wrong thinking. Hopefully, Stefan, you're doing well about that. The two goalies for Team Sweden playing against each other tonight. Leonard versus Max Strom. I agree with you. It'll be interesting. Maybe Stefan Member have another goaltender for the Team Sweden. Why are the fixed on the Francophone GM make no sense? It's a tradition in our tab at the end of the day. That's what's been like this in Canada and Montreal for years after years. It's a guy need to speak French, everything like that. At least they need to speak French. My point is like Ken Hughes for me. Maybe it doesn't sound French, but that person was born in Montreal. OMG Fleury and Ralph from tonight. The Bloodlight and all that. Patrick Roy, GM of the Montreal Canadiens, just like he said. Patrick Roy, next general manager. Here we go. Get KBC, but not Montreal. More English speaking. The French, not at the shoulder matter. TW in the house. Leave all. All right. Can use can make sense since his latest relationship with Jordan Harris. Gordon wants to see him in April. Jordan Harris is trouble play right now for the North. All right. I'll go to fix someone right away. About that, and for some reason, he's like this guy right now talking like that. Is he has a friend account and also is not. He's like a spam. So you cannot stop him at all. Unfortunately, he is not on nowhere to find on the YouTube channel. That's funny. What GM did not you listen to the press conference? Don't know, boy. He left for Colorado. Harold, he left Colorado because he have miscommunication with the Joe Sakic. That's what happening about that one over there. So that's the reason happening about him, about the situation with Joe Sakic, and also Patrick Roy. Here we go. Everything like that. Yeah, Iris Cole, do you think Gordon can repair that? I think so too. I think it's going to be, it can fix it. I think at the end of the day, guys, Jordan Harris, he never said he want to leave Montreal Canadiens. Jordan Harris, if you listen to him, he never mentioned nowhere. At any moment, he does not want to resign with them. He does not want to sign with Montreal Canadiens. This start with, again, by people cover the Montreal Canadiens, and he did not want to sign last season because he want to have one more year at the college to finish his diploma and to be captain of the Northeastern college over there. That's the only reason Jordan Harris did not sign a contract. And he said when it would be the right time, he will sign with the Montreal Canadiens. He is really loyal, everything like that. He have a great family over there. I'll be shocked he does not sign with the Montreal Canadiens. I'll be shocked. Again, you never know what it could happen about that one over there. So that's what I believe it could, I would be surprised if Jordan Harris does this about that one over there. The last part I want to go, we have 5 minutes to go, guys. I want to finish with this part before we go. And let me close this one, is the NHL Draft 2022. At that moment, is the Montreal Canadiens are going to have a pick, at least in my book. If the NHL were finishing tonight, they would be the top 3 in NHL. All right. Now I give you 13 different name. You need to know who they are. All right. And the name they are, first of all, is Shane Wright. Shane Wright is a first-round pick at that moment, or the prospect is going to be at the top first at that moment. All the people thinking he's going to be the number 1 for the next NHL. The number 2, and the prospect guy is changing. You can listening Greg Budden over there. You can listening Bob McKenzie. Then you can get the draft elite prospect. You can have the draft for the FCH. You can have a draft for other people. Everybody have a draft pick prospect, what they are thinking, their draft, right? Mock. That's how it works in hockey. So, this one was drafted by, a list of someone, and I just want to sharing with you about who they are. They have Shane Wright over there. The number 2 is Ivan Mirochenko for the Russian players over there. Is a left winger. Number 3 is Matthew Savoie with the Winnipeg Ice. Winnipeg Ice, one of the best teams in Canada right now in the WHL, but they are an amazing, great team at that moment. And he's also a center. He's about 5'9", but it's more like a 5'10", 180. He showed on the right. He was born in Canada. Everything like that. They consider Matthew Savoie, after Wright, the best center in Canada at that moment. You can see a little bit lower. We're going to talk about another Winnipeg Ice, another players right there. Then you have the one, I really believe you guys pay attention to this kid. Girard Slav Kazuski. He's a lefty, play in Finland at TPS and Liga. He's a 6'4", 225, a great year so far, born in Slovakia. And he have a great career about that one over there. About that. Another score with 2.3 seconds left, Adam. Thank you so much about that one over there. I really appreciate about this. The best way for everybody, just in your him. That's the best thing. Unfortunately, I cannot delete him. I cannot see him on my messenger. I don't know. In our tab, you can see him. You're on your radar. You can maybe delete him, report, whatever they are. about that. After that, you have Danila Yurov, another right wing play right now in KHL, guys. So mention this, he played already in KHL. He also played on the VHL and the MHL. That's the above below of the KHL over there. So Gammon, if I want to you, just let him go. That would be the best way to do that. After that, you have to go with Joachim Kimmel. Guys, Joachim Kimmel, it was about 20 to 30 at the beginning of the year. Like 3 months ago, his stock market was very lower. It's getting better and better and better. Now he's considered maybe the top 10. Some of him put Kimmel the top 3 in NHL draft for next season. A really solid right wing over there. And it'll be interesting to follow him for the next couple of months, what he's going to do. Again, play on the Liga League in Finland for the JYP. Another Winnipeg Ice. I said to you earlier, Winnipeg Ice are a really solid team in NHL and the WHL. Connor Kiki, his brother, played for the Seattle Kraken. But again, 6'4", 2005, born in Canada. And we thought that is someone we have to follow up for sure. Another center. Imagine you have a center 6'4". All right, that's maybe a consider between him and Savoie. We have to look about this. Click the 3 dot after the person. Click hide or reserve from this channel. Exactly, tap. I cannot see him for some reason. I cannot click on him about this kid, whatever you call it. After that, we have Brent Lambert. Guys, in August 2021, Brent Lambert was considered top 5. You can see he's dropping, he's going down and down a little bit more. A little bit remind us the Ratty for the New York Canadiens, pick it up, 51 overall pick, was considered first round pick last season. Brent Lambert have a difficult time right now in the Liga League in Finland. That's the one. What I'm concerned for the Montreal Canadiens, I hope they will not do pick Nemec and Jerichek. They are 2 solid defensemen, guys, but they are not the top, and Montreal have enough defensemen. They have to rebuild the forward. If they have a chance to pick a center, that would be great. Logan Coley right now on the NTPD U18 USC. He's maybe the best player at that moment about that one over there, so they can use that one for sure. Now, I did not know too much about Lekerimaki. That's something I need to learn more about him because he's really a new one in the list of the top 20. McCarthy for the USA team is another for the USA Youth 18 is a really solid players over there. But I think, of course, for me on my book, Cooley is a better player, number center. Laudever is a little bit smaller. He's faster, shoot the puck better vision at Roger about that one over there. Now, in my book, guys, you have a selection. If I was going to select tonight, I'll be honest with you, I have 2 choices. I go with Sakonski or Kiki at that moment. I understand Mirochnichenko could be someone over there, but again, for me, I would prefer to get a Connor Kiki on my team, and also a Girard Slavkovsky, 2 big guys, 6'4". If Kiki can get a better end of the season and can become a top 5, that would be someone to consider about that one over there. So I'm not going to go there. We're at 10:02, and I know we want to do the stream. Every time that, is it my mouse? Can I go there? I cannot click on my mouse. About that one over there. So let me check about. I don't want to go through each one of them, guys, but I'm going to provide more information about each one of them, their comments, where they are right now, what they're looking for, and what kind of the player they are. I'm going to provide a video for the next couple of days about each one of them, my top 15 in NHL, and I'm going to provide you who they are every time that and what they do since the beginning of the season. And I just want to show to you a little bit what we have here. And that's what Juan Kimmel from Finland. And really surprised him so far. So that's what they are at that moment. Like we do at the beginning, I would try to run this slowly, guys. But we're going to do a French quiz. And it works this way. And like, because I work with my backup mouse, it's not easy to run it. So let me check in here about that. And I'll go with music because I can use the music. Question number 1, and I have to take a note here. I need to work my left hands also. Let's start with question number 1 tonight. Which team has the longest winning streak in the playoff? 3 teams have the longest winning streak in the playoff during one playoff year. All right. So how many games they win straight during a playoff? Is it, so is it Montreal, Boston, Chicago? Is it Los Angeles Kings, Chicago, Boston? Is it Pittsburgh, Detroit, New York Islanders? Chicago, Detroit, Boston, or Montreal, Chicago, Pittsburgh? That's who they are. Here we go. And the NHL history. And the NHL history and 951. Getting rid of those guys won't be easy. Good luck trading Gally. I agree with you about that one over there. Harold. Serve said C. 951 said C. Adam Berger said B. If I don't name your name, guys, you have to let me know, or someone, because I'm using only my backup computer, so I cannot see. Oh, maybe I can go here. We have Dixon said A. Inotap said E. Anybody else? Don't forget to click on the likes. Poutine Nizar, quiz night. Welcome aboard, my friend. Your time to give us an answer. Poutine, we miss you. We love you. And tell us what you think about who has the longest winning streak in the playoff with 11 games. Is it Montreal, Boston, Chicago, Los Angeles Kings, Boston, Chicago? Google account said A. Nicolas de Kobe Bono back in the house. Welcome, both of you guys said A. Let's go for one more time for 10 more seconds. Putin said A. So Chicago shootout game, Chicago game, Adam. And the answer on this one, I think Islanders are 16 straight by themselves. About that. But winner is Montreal, Chicago, Pittsburgh. And it's E. The answer is E. Inotap is the only one get it. And congratulations for Inotap again. Take the lead. Puts in, yeah, it's cake for Inotap. You need that. Question number 2. Who has the most power play goal in the playoff game is still playing? So one guy has the most power play goal in the playoff during one game, during only one game, is still playing. Is it Ovechkin? Is it Kane, Crosby, Taze, or Brett Marchand? Nicolas said C. Sidney Crosby. Anybody else? Who has the most power play goal in the playoff during one game is still playing? Ovechkin, Kane, Crosby, Taze, or Marchand? Adam said B. Poutine said A. Enotap said A. Google said C. Crosby. Dixon said B. Patrick Kane. Anybody else? Let's go one more time. The answer, guys, on this one, nobody got it. So, Coach, he got it. Oh. I was moving my mouse on my other computer. When you have too many computers, you don't know which one to use. My goodness. The case is D. Taste, and nobody have an answer. So, Enotap still leading with the contest after 2. He lead by 1 only, and nobody got it. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Question number 3. How many times Wayne Gretzky has 100 assists in one season? How many seasons where Wayne Gretzky has 100 assists in one season? Is it 8 times, 14 times he did during his career? Is it 12? Is it 11? Is it 9? Here we go. Adam said A, 8. Luc Lafortune, bienvenue mon homme. On t'a manqué beaucoup mon homme. C'est A. Dixon, c'est E. Enotap said D. 951 said E. Poutine said D. La Poutine. One more time. Nicolas. Chicago winners shootout, Adam. Fleury stopped all of them. Congratulations for Chicago Blackhawks. Unfortunately, we are wrong, Mr. Enotap. Again. Told you to take Chicago. You said no. Coach, we take Islanders. Google said E. And one more time. That's it. One more time. One more. Last one, guys. But we have 2 people did it. 11D, Enotap score again, take the lead at 2, and Poutine, La Poutine score. And after 3, Enotap 2, Poutine 1. That's funny you said that. Poutine winning tonight. Question number 4. Which team has the longest winning streak on the road? Which team has the longest winning streak on the road? At any time, at the beginning of the year or at during the season. All right? Is it Detroit, Minnesota, Tampa Bay, Tampa, Toronto, or Colorado? Which team has the longest winning streak on the road with 12? Here's the number. Who did it? I'm on the board for 11. Say yes, Poutine, you did it, my friend. Let's go get your number 2. No, Boudreau and Vancouver. Yes, sir. Kelly said D, Toronto. Luc Lafortune said A. 951 said D, Toronto. Kelly, Toronto. Salut, coach. Salut, Luc. J'espère que tout va bien, mon homme. On t'a manqué beaucoup. Je pense que la dernière fois, tu nous as dit que tu étais occupé. Je m'excuse. J'espère que tout va bien. 5-3, guys, Toronto, Winnipeg. I'm still watching the game with 17:48. And our top set C, Tampa. We wait for the answer from Adam, from Alerroy, set C, Roy, Poutine, Gogol, and Nicolas. I believe that's the player we play so far. And Dixon. I will never vote for Toronto. So what is your answer? Très bien, merci. Très, très content, mon Luc. Toujours connaissant. C'est le fun de t'entendre jaser à propos de hockey. Stephen, oh, I missed it today. That's all right, buddy. Hopefully you have an amazing, great weekend, Steph, over there. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Andy Kuivula, welcome back. Said, hey, Detroit. I missed a couple of people. One more time. La Poutine. Toronto n'a pas gagné la Coupe depuis 1967. Mais d'accord. Adam, La Poutine, Nicolas, and who's missing? If I don't, Nate, you're saying defeat not Tampa. Let me check if I missed someone. Dixon said C, Tampa. Putin, I said D. Perfect. All right, guys. I look at Vegas, Calgary. Of course, Swedish goalie in tonight. Great, Stefan. Listen, guys. First of all, he has two insert. So I give you 2 chances to get it. And most of you did not get it. Only Andy Koivula and Luc Lafortune are compté un but score. The answer, guys, is A and B. And most of you said C, D. And the answer is A and B with 12. So Luc Lafortune tied the game, and not tied the game, but score. And Andy Koivula score. And with Poutine and Inotap still winning at 2. Can Inotap find a way to win the last answer? Let's move on to the next one here. Last question about that one over there. Something's Dubois and Matthews fighting, or something happened about that one over there. There is Dallas Star has 228 consecutive game in NHL right now. Who I am. There has a defenseman. I apologize. A defenseman from the Dallas Star has 228 consecutive game in NHL right now. Who I am. Is it Asa Lindell, Mikko Eskinen, John Glenberg, and Rand Sutter? Wow. Matthews and Dubois together. Dixon said D. Alerroy said C. Luc Lafortune said C. Kelly said C. Adam said I said B, coach. I have B. All right, Adam, I apologize. Putin said D, John Glenburn. Nicolas Gobi said D, Rand Sutter. Snipe51 said Clember, not D. I got it. Anybody else? I miss Inotap because my other computer, I cannot go there. Inotap said D. I have B on the last question. Yes, Adam. So the answer, guys, The answer is D. So Rand Sutter is the answer. And on tap, I have 3. And this question I have B as well. Yes, the answer is D. Now, Nicolas score, Dixon score, Adam score prior to that. Andy Coivo, I did not get your answer with Luc Lafortune. But at some point in our top win anyway with 3 good answers tonight, 3 and 5. And someone is hurt right now for the Toronto Maple Leaf. And is getting more physical right now for the Toronto. And Sandin is out right now. I don't know what's going on. He done that quick for LA. Is playing well, Adam said. And that's conclude, guys, the winner of this tonight, the Frenchy Quiz. And on tap, again. Congratulations in our tap for that W again. Great for everybody. Poutine finished with 2. Luc Lafortune and AK, Adam, Nicolas, Dixon have 1 good answer tonight. That's what happening about that. It's funny, guys, when I do a live stream like this, I don't have anything over my head. I feel like something wrong with me. I'm hurt. I did not get any right one, Alain. It's you're not the first one to get there. Nicolas, t'es très gentil. Lui dire bravo. T'es très, très respectueux, mon Nicolas. On t'aime beaucoup en passant. Wow, big fight, Kelly. Yeah, was Dubois et Matthews. 1 sur top. Pas super, mon Luc. Ben d'accord avec toi. No air. No, it's funny because, sometimes I have always something over my head. Damn you, in our tap, like Michael Robinson was said. Of course, in our tap, asking me those questions before I come here. Oh! Wow. Sandin look like his knee, guys. Sandin is hurt, Kelly. Yes. We're going to follow, guys, for the rest of the show, the Toronto game in Winnipeg, guys, because it's like crazy right now. It's getting ugly and ugly. So let's follow this game for sure. And I'm going to be alive until this game for sure. You win in our top. Do you like Mine's ice cream cake? Here we go. Leave as well and yes. Coach, combien de lancers hier? 44, mon homme. Oui. En plein ça, mon homme. Wow, the Kings guy are beating Edmonton. At 11 minutes, the Adam, give me all the update, please, of the game between the Flame and Golden Knight. Then after Toronto, we're going to watch this game. After that, guys, everything like that, for sure. Finally, we got one other message tonight. It's not like a lot of people tonight here. I don't know why. But la défensive pourrait être 35 plus chaque match. Très bon commentaire, Alain. Tu te souviens-tu de la game qu'ils ont joué contre Vegas? Ils en ont donné 50. Ben, il faut que ça remonte à cette partie-là. Depuis Vegas qu'ils ont joué. À toutes les autres parties, là, ils ont donné 40 lancés, 35 lancés et plus, mon Alain. Ça fait un maudit bout dedans. King still 2-1. Yes, Montreal fight Tampa, who just won 7-1. Yes, Kelly. Knee on knee, Kelly. I did not see that. I just see him quit the ice. Montreal a joué tough contre Nashville, mais donne trop shot. Et voilà, mon Luc. Exactly like Alain mentioned about this. Both of you absolutely right. Ah! John Spessa. Here we go. More fighting. Simon right there. Simon want to get Stanley. Stanley put Simon in the box. McDavid get misconduct. Oh wow. I agree with you and I'll talk about him. Then sure we'll look at McDavid it tomorrow. Wow, I didn't see this. Neat on Sunday was ugly, Kelly. Oui, Luc, Alain, Alain va maigrir. Now, Montreal, là, Toronto is going to lose this game. They are right now focusing on fighting and not focusing on the game. Wow. Je suis blackout dans l'Ouest, Luc Fortune. As-tu le website? And our table, Kelly, can you give the website a look about watching the game? It's a look www.sport, sportsrp.com. That's the website you can watch the game. Then after that, look for NHL, click on it, then after that, set up. Winnipeg went out on power play. Winnipeg set up the puck right there. Bring the puck all the way up over there. Stop at the blue line. Bring the puck down. And now Toronto try to get a puck outside the zone. Recovery by Connor. Connor bring the puck low to Sheffley, I believe. Sheffley right now bring the puck to Connor. Connor moved the puck missing right there. All right, Coach, are you updating the score tonight finally? Not tonight, Kobe. I cannot. My computer does not work. So the puck right now by Winnipeg's coming down. Sheffley. Oh! Mark Sheffley on power play. And like that, the Winnipeg Jets take the lead. 6-3 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. They just answer back like that with their hands. Je sais pas, mais je veux le voir à TV. Wow! What a goal! Max Sheffley guy wake up for the last two games. Tortorella is right about McDavid toughen up, Adam. Adam, I don't know if you follow last season, Adam, again, Montreal Canadiens, 2 times at least, elbow and a knee to Dano and someone else. 2 times. He did it. Cross-checking at the head or something like that. 951. Always glad to see the Leaf lose. I'm starting to realize how valuable Mitch Marner is. He's now that's out of the lineup. He brings some things. That's what happening about that one over there. Leaf got struck with their game plan with the revenge element round move. And not that exactly about that one over there. He has that kind of temper sometimes, Adam. He lose that kind of the stuff like that. And that's not helping the situation for him. Exactly. Absolutely. It's a frustration right now. And, yes, exactly about that one. There, of course, Kelly does not work. Is not help, right? It's very important to have 2 good, solid defensemen. Moi, Calgary à Vegas, bonne game. Je vais regarder ça après ça, mon look. Après ce game-là, je vais regarder. Il reste encore 10 minutes à jouer à Toronto. Donc, va être bien intéressant de voir ça. Ah! Oh, he take the knee in the face. I don't want Campbell in this game. Now, check Toronto guys going to call him. Happening yesterday, guys. Molino against Jack Campbell. 3-1 Kings, Adam. Wow. Possible concussion. I'm surprised the NHL does not call him. Edmonton need to figure out things out, Adam. Yeah. But again, Adam, if they don't score, right? If McDavid and Tresolo cannot score, that team has don't have a lot. Right? Everybody is capitalized by them. All right, and out now. Puts in. I will work on you, chocolate. I guess have a good night. Puts in. Talk to you next time tomorrow. Not tomorrow night. Tomorrow I'm not here. Puck going up at Sheffley. Sheffley loses the puck. Recovery by Toronto. Icing the puck halfway. Yes, Nurse. He was back tonight. Them. Edmonton crapping the bed. 9-5-1. Maybe AK can tell us a little bit more what happening tonight. AK is a fan of Edmonton and also Rick Hospital, but he's not here. Adam said 4-1. Wow. Another loss for me. Dowdy score. Through Dowdy. 2 more points is there for us. 9-5-1. Wow. Winnipeg played solid game yesterday. They won 8-4. Tonight they won 5-3. Nine minutes to go. Bad night in our top. Yes, right. They have no goaltending and no depth. Until they get both of those, they will not make it past first second round. I agree with you about that. Is McDavid not playing, Kelly? Yes, he played. But it looked like he got a 10-minute something, Adam said. I did not see it yet. I took Oilers Toronto on one parlay. Rip. Wow. There's going to be some damage, guys, at the next couple of minutes. I feel like this is going to be more worse. If Winnipeg score another goal or something happen like Simon Ritchie, every time that. Je laisse sur la live TV. Awesome. Look. Kelly, he got a game misconduct for a boarding car. I'm sure he would get a ring tomorrow. All hour and making. Exactly. And on top. Cole Adams said, thanks. 6-3. We have a TV timeout for my side. Kelly, she's about 1 minute. I think Kelly, she's about 2 minutes in front of me. Bonne nuit, mon Nicolas. Demain soir, je suis pas ici, mon Nicolas, donc on s'en parle mardi. One more goal by Jet. The powder kick make explode. 951. Coach, the constant conditioning is unreal. He never slow down for Vegas. Yeah, those kind of players like that, usually they are very quickly better. They come back very fast. You know, they are in shape. That will stabilize the line, the center, by the way, Adam. I think that will helping the Vegas for sure. On my book. Bonne nuit. Winnipeg is not good matchup for the leave. No, I agree with you. Winnipeg dominate. Yes, they look a lot different tonight with Carlson. They look more relaxed. Adam? Seven minutes to go. Dubois right now with the puck with Matthews. Shoot again by Nicolas Heller. Now Toronto's coming down. Matthews dropped the puck behind. Chasing right now behind the net by Toronto. Matthews in the corner. Chasing by Dubois. Dubois and Matthews see again each other. Richie is in the corner. Play with Matthews tonight. The speed of Nicolas Heller is unbelievable. This is a good game tonight. Adam said I cannot figure out Jet or bad. That does not make sense. They're looking good tonight. I think they are, here we go, have a fight. Clifford. Is it Pullman? That's 14 goals in the last two games for Winnipeg. Yes. Coach, do you like Lance Sham, Johnny? I don't because I don't have I don't watch it. I watched it before on internet. I don't watch it anymore. Maurice is pissed. Yes, I don't know why. Six minutes to go. Jacob, salut mon homme. Comment tu vas, mon Jacob? Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. N'oubliez pas de cliquer sur le petit pouce en haut. Netlanders coming down. Then you go turn around. Then it'll keep. Drop the puck behind it to Marsden. Shoot the puck. And the puck make a save. Kerfoot is shuffling in the corner. Recovery by Toronto. In front of the net. Winnipeg pick up the puck outside. Corner have the puck right now. Look, turn around. Corner apply some pressure for Logan Stanley. Back to corner. Shoot Sheffley. Ça va très bien, moi. He's pissed because they are skating now. Yeah, he did not get the extra two. Oh, Weller almost scored. 36 shot versus 29. Winnipeg dropped the puck. Toronto dropped the puck behind. Halibuck tried to get a puck outside the zone. All bring the puck in the corner. chased by Case. Schmidt right now try to get back in the corner. The pressure at Toronto is vide. C'est quoi ce live, Jacob? On a fini le show de Power Play. On a parlé des Canadiens de Montréal. Là, maintenant, on regarde la partie entre Winnipeg et Toronto. On fait juste la regarder. C'est pas une partie live là, qu'on fait dans l'environnement. Great shot of Hellebuck. C'est pour ça, mon Jacob, on fait ça. Allô, coach Charles, Killer, YouTube, in the house. Comment qu'il va, mon Charles? Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Donc, c'est pour ça, Jacob, à soir, là, on prend ça mollo. Les Canadiens ne jouent pas. Donc, 1-0 Vegas, Adam said. Awesome. J'avais bien toi. Ben, bien sûr, bien sûr. Pat Charity again. 4 goals in 2 games already. Yep. Looking good again, Patch. 3:29 to go, 6-3, guys. 5 points already. Lance Champ, même pas capable d'acheter des chaises, ils sont toutes tout bas. Luc, c'est trop. Le plan Carey Price, Jacob, c'est il sur le mode et sur son retour présentement, c'est recouvrir. Donc, ça va prendre encore plusieurs semaines avant qu'il soit de retour avec le Canadien de Montréal. D'après moi, ça ira pas avant le mois de janvier, Jacob. Donc, il a fait sa première phase. Là, maintenant, il commence à patiner sur la glace. Il va faire présentement cette semaine, la semaine prochaine, des exercices seul avec l'entraîneur, avec l'équipement. Il va recevoir des lancers après ça. Donc, ça va l'amener dans le temps des fêtes. Ils vont pousser ça au mois de janvier. D'après moi, s'il revient, ça va être seulement au mois de janvier. Yes, I agree with you in our top. Jeudi, je vais aller à Montréal regarder les Canadiens contre Chicago. J'espère qu'ils vont gagner. Ouais, c'est une équipe qui vont jouer en ce qui paraît un peu mieux. Montréal aurait plus de chances de gagner contre Chicago que Tampa mardi. Charles. Coach, as your restream stop? I don't know. Not mine. Look like on my side is good. Coach, as your restream stop? Good luck, Charles. Good luck, Charles. Went away. I think Simon come on the ice in the last minute, then look out. He got a 10 minutes. 1-0 Vegas. Winnipeg is to blame, Kelly. They went after not young defenseman knee out of the game. Power play went out Toronto. Wow. Hopefully, Kelly Sundin will be fine. I know he looked like ugly, but hopefully, he's not out for the year because he's not looking good. When a player like that leave the ice with that knee like he did, I thought the league lost. Both teams think the game was missed and little by the referee. They lost control in many fights. Kenda, sorry about your loss tonight. I know you love the Toronto Maple Leaf, but now they look like they're going to lose tonight. As-tu remarqué que Montréal a joué avec plus de gars sans pétri, coach? C'est drôle hier parce que Luc, il y a du monde qui parlait de la même chose hier. Ils ont joué plus, ils ont mieux paru dans l'ensemble. Ou je pourrais dire que ça n'a pas paru qu'il n'était pas là. Donc on ne l'a pas manqué. C'est ce que je veux dire dans le fond, tu sais. Donc, je suis bien d'accord avec toi. On a des bons joueurs, mais ils sont pourris. Ben, ils ont de la misère, Jacob, de travailler ensemble, mais il nous manque beaucoup de joueurs à cause des blessures. C'est la même équipe qui sont rendus en finale, Jacob. C'est juste qu'il y en a beaucoup des joueurs blessés comme Edmondson, Carey Price, Paul Biron. OK, ça l'aide pas beaucoup. Gallagher n'est pas là. Nico n'est pas là. OK, ça va mal. Et that Nitos. Kulak, il a bien joué, Kulak. D'après moi, il va être échangé. Là. Même Savard, ouais. Non. Dans l'ensemble, la défensive est très bien paru. Chariot a joué 26 minutes, je pense, hier. Leadership, il nous manque ça. Il nous manque. Yeah, we're missing a lot of things, guys, around. Il manque beaucoup de choses, là, mais faut passer à travers. Simon is back on the bench. Aussitôt folie. Perry me manque. Moi, Charles. Mais dans le fond, si t'arrêtes Perry présentement, ça ne changera pas grand-chose. Là. Je veux dire, il n'y a pas une grosse saison à Tampa, là. Mais je comprends que tu manques son leadership, mais encore là, ça ne changera pas Montréal. Il ne sera pas encore meilleur comme meilleur, là, mais je comprends qu'il manque son leadership. Ça, je suis d'accord avec toi. One minute to go. C'est qui va passer des Canadiens, Jacob? Moi, d'après moi, ça va être Chariot, Kulak. Sont les deux premiers que je vois m'attendre. Perrault, ça pourrait être un autre à un moment donné. White Simon is on the ice with Logan Stanley. Here we go. Wow. Good evening. I'm watching Leaf Jets. Me too, Caleb Sauce. Simon's out to go on Mauricie. Wow. Pensez qu'Eric Slav va réussir à signer un contrat? Euh, ça pourrait arriver après les fights, Charles, une équipe qui aurait besoin d'un quatrième centre comme le Montréal a fait. Euh, c'est quoi notre salaire des Canadiens? On est au plafond, Jacob, à 81 millions. This guy's, I don't know when is the next game Toronto-Winnipeg, but Everybody welcome the players back on the bench. 14 goal and 2 game in our top for Winnipeg, yes. 34 seconds to go. Can we see something else? Richie is on the ice. Ça va être intéressant à voir ça. Pourquoi Dano est parti, Jacob? Parce que premièrement, il voulait s'en aller. Il n'a pas accepté l'argent que le Montréal lui a donné. Donc, ils lui ont fait un 5,5 millions pour 6 ans. Puis il n'a pas signé. Puis il a voulu aller en Amérique. Il a voulu jouer pour Los Angeles ou s'en aller en Californie. Donc, il a eu l'argent des Kings. Puis c'est comme ça qu'il est parti. Malheureusement. And like this, the Winnipeg just win tonight 6-3. Quel match je regarde présentement? Je regardais Toronto. Puis là, je vais m'en aller voir le Vegas Golden Knight. Johnny Bolt, Chicago, another got point tonight. Good news for Montreal. I agree with you about this, Johnny. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner, pas de vous abonner, là, mais n'oubliez pas de cliquer sur le petit pouce en haut. Des fois, ESPN là, sont pourris. I try to check my other computer, check the game. We're going to move to the Vegas. That's intermission. Wow. 5-1, guys. That is the nurse score for the Edmonton tonight, by the way. And short and third. Los Angeles, guys, their last 3 goals was on power play. Wow. Kupari scored his second goal of the year, by the way. We are the first period right now. It's a 1-0 Vegas. Okay, coach. All good night. Thank you. And on top, have a good night. Buccaneer win today, but once again, Patriot in first place. Tampa Bay. Zubin est très bon avec le Canadien. Il était bon avec les Canadiens. Ouais, mais on a eu meilleur quand on l'a échangé contre Shea Weber Jacob. Shea Weber a beaucoup plus aidé. Si Chariot ne nous donne pas un choix, tu le gardes. Absolument d'accord avec toi, Luc. Mais il va avoir un choix de première ronde contre Ben Chariot. Il est rendu à 5 buts, puis tu vois qu'il joue très bien pour l'instant. Donc, il montre son choix. Puis, Luc, cette année, là, cette année, là, la première ronde là, du draft là, est très, très bonne. Même des joueurs de 14, 18, 23, 25 sont très bons cette année. Je ne te dis pas que ça va venir un joueur un exceptionnel, là, mais la première ronde de la Ligue nationale du draft de cette année, là, la plupart des autres vont jouer dans la Ligue nationale un jour. Comme c'est très, très bon les 2 prochaines années dans la Ligue nationale, le draft. Donc, ça serait bon pour Montréal d'avoir un autre draft première ronde. It's not over yet. Look, I would not be surprised they trade another 1 or 2 more players to get another first pick, maybe in 2023. Mais ça prend un un premier choix. Oui, d'accord avec toi, Luc. Another goal tonight, guys, in NHL tonight. Yeah, 6-3. You have, 5-1. You have 7-1. Really strange night. 6-4. Coach, Michigan won 42-3. 42 was the number of the football player who was gunned down in Michigan, and that high school coaching are meant to be in live. Wow. That's crazy. T'aimerais échanger Jake Allen au Carey Price? Carey Price, Jacob. Mais ça va arriver seulement. Excuse me. Ça va arriver seulement durant l'été. I don't think so. Carey Price will be traded during the year. That would be only during summer. Vraiment déçu de Cole Caulfield cette année. Ben d'accord avec toi, mon cher. Euh, Peut-être qu'il va te retourner à Laval, je ne serais pas surpris. Timmins est parti, on va voir si c'était lui le problème. Luc, exactly, Kenda. I think the key behind losing game, Kenda, and NHL, you cannot lose 5, 6, 7 games. You have to minimize the streak. It makes sense? So you try to get there. It will happen sometime. I'm not worried about Toronto, Kenda. Luc, c'est un des problèmes. Je te dis pas si c'est le problème, mais c'était un des problèmes dans le passé. Euh, Tu vas voir, Luc, dans 2 ans, les choix qu'il a fait dans les 3 dernières années, ça va porter fruit au Montréal. C'est là qu'ils vont dire, oh, il n'était pas si pire que ça. Tu vois, Montréal a très bien repêché dans les 3 dernières années, Luc. Très, très bien repêché. Des Norlander, des Harris, Fairbrother, Caden Cooley, Yann Mazak, Sean Farrell. Tu sais, tu vas voir que ça va porter fruit dans une couple d'années. C'est là qu'on va réaliser que Timmins, dans les 2 derniers. Tu sais, cette année, on fait des bons choix. Joshua Roy, là, William Trudeau, c'est des très beaux potentiels avec Simoneau. Très beau potentiel pour le Montréal. Okay, so really interesting to see that what happening, but for me is like euh, je te comprends, Luc, mais je te dis là, que les deux. La différence, Luc, Montréal a pris 45 choix dans les 3 dernières années. Donc, ça va aider. Dans les 4 dernières années, ils ont fait 45 pics. Donc, il y a des joueurs qui vont sortir de là. Je te dis pas que c'est des joueurs de cornerstone. Là. Je te dis pas des premiers. C'est pas un premier joueur de centre, c'est pas un premier joueur de ligne. Mais c'est des défenseurs qui vont faire très bien dans la Ligue nationale. Caden Cooley, Luc, ça va donner un très bon défenseur dans la Ligue nationale. Mais tu vas voir, le temps va nous le dire. Carey Price est plus fort que Jake Allen. Oui, Jacob, je comprends. C'est que si on a une occasion de l'échanger, à cause que Carey Price, il a un contrat de 10 millions. Donc, s'ils veulent reconstruire Jacob, Carey Price, il voudrait s'en aller. Il ne voudrait pas rester à Montréal à cause qu'il ne veut pas être dans une reconstruction d'une équipe. Il aimerait ça gagner la Coupe Stanley. Puis à Montréal, d'après moi, ils s'en vont dans cette ligne-là de reconstruire. Donc, tu vas voir, Gallagher va s'en aller. Tu vas avoir une couple de joueurs, ils vont vouloir partir. Timmins était le king pour repêcher des troisièmes trios. C'est le problème, Luc, est t'as pas de choix. Ils ont de la misère à repêcher. Ils n'ont jamais repêché d'un 10 premiers. Dans ces 17 ans avec Montréal, peut-être qu'il y a plus que 17 ans, peut-être 20 ans, là, ils ont pêché 3 choix dans les 10. 4 choix. 5e, Carey Price. 3e, Kalchenak. 3e avec Kokanemi. 9e avec Sergachev. Donc, 4 des 4, il y en a 2 qui ont très bien performé. Kalchenak, avec qui s'enlise dans la drogue puis dans les mauvaises habitudes. Il a de compter des buts de 30 buts. Puis Kokanemi est encore trop jeune. Donc, quand il a eu une chance de repêcher dans les 10 premiers, Timmins, il a très bien fait. C'est que les gens, ils pensent qu'il faut que tu gagnes toujours les choix. Si tu vas voir les autres équipes, tu vas voir que leur choix n'est pas meilleur dans l'ensemble. Ça veut dire, si tu regardes Edmonton, là, tu vas voir qu'ils n'ont pas fait toujours des très bons choix. C'est quoi les trucs de Carey Price en espagnol? Là? Je comprends pas. Jacob. Sergachev, bon pic. François Pitt dans la maison, qui est tranquille. Sergachev, bon pic. Subban, deuxième round. Pacheli, deuxième round. Ils ont fait des trop bons choix en deuxième round, François. Mais c'est que je comprends pas, Jacob, c'est quoi le truc de Carey Price en espagnol. Je comprends pas. Deuxième période, Adam, yes, mais ils sont plus là. Ben, c'est pas le problème de Trevor Timmins, ils sont plus là. Luc. Mais tu regardes l'échange de Patriotti, ils ont très bien réussi. Tu as eu un retour Tatar, tu as eu un retour Suzuki, tu as eu un retour Norlander. Très bon échange. Subban, tu as eu un retour chez Weber. Très bon échange. La seule échange qu'il n'a pas bien fait, c'est Sergachev contre Drouin. Mais la plupart de ces échanges qu'il a fait, Marc Bergevin, il les a quasiment tous gagnés. Second period and Vegas start. Pretty even first period, Adam. I think the shot are 10 and 9, 10 and 8. That's funny, guys. Three face-off. That's the third face-off, I believe. And the face-off is on the on the center of the line of the game. Bergevin pour les trades, pas de problème, mon Luc, mais Carey Price prend la tronche. Euh, comprends. Je m'excuse, Jacob, j'essaie de t'aider, là, mais je comprends la tronche, puis en espagnol, je comprends pas, mon Jacob. J'aimerais ça te dire la bonne chose pour t'aider à comprendre. Adam House had the most minutes of Vegas last game. I like Nicola. He's a great third pair defense. And sometimes he can play on the second pair. It's funny, Adam, parce que this may be my game number 8. I watch a lot of the game, the Flame, but the way the Flame play, Adam, it's like a boxing game match. Like they are patient, they wait, they take advantage of a mistake, and then they score. Then they, you know what I mean? Like they're not like crazy. Damn, how many whistles are you going to get? Yeah, right? That's what I said. Like, they have 6 whistles the first 1 minute. Moi, sur Google, écrit Carey Price, espagnol, Jacob. This pair is going to take 2 hours. Darius Sutter is going to, he's going to fall asleep, Adam. Adam, Darius Sutter, I'm sure he's happy right now. He don't have the mask on his face. Que penses-tu cause de reine de Bob Gainey? Je dis, ben, franchement, l'équipe a pas très bien fait durant son temps. Breakaway Vegas. Penalty Calgary. Slashing. Tu veux dire, il est arrivé dans des années là, que l'équipe allait très mal. Puis, je veux dire, ça a pris du temps pour reconstruire. Tu sais, c'était Sal Kukoivo. Après, ils l'ont échangé. Puis, si on voulait aller en construction. Moi, je dis que ça n'a pas été une. C'était OK, mais pas great. Kelly, I'm still here. My eyes are shut out by listening to you. No problem, Kelly. It's look like it's a French live stream tonight. We speak French a lot. I'm surprised we did not hire Sutter when they get fired, Gala. I don't see I don't see Adam Sutter in Vegas. Wait, mon Luc. Malheureusement, Jacob, je ne peux pas aller sur mon ordinateur. La mort de sa fille, là-dessus, en dedans de lui, n'était pas de son état normal gagné sur les antidépresseurs, François. Bien d'accord avec toi. L'incident de sa fille, ça n'a pas aidé beaucoup. Il y a eu beaucoup de misère à s'en remettre. Also, he lost his wife with a cancer. That's another big event. You know what I mean? Like the guy lost 2 amazing people in his life. Not easy. Jake, pour un deuxième gardien de but numéro 2, il fait très bien la job. Dans le fond. En plein ça, Luc. Jacob, je veux dire, comme numéro 2, là, tu peux pas te complaindre, c'est un des meilleurs dans la Ligue nationale. Dans les 3 dernières parties, là, Allen il a très bien fait. Là. Vegas coming down. Oh, Max Storm making the save with the glove. Great shot, by the way, guys. Carlson, I believe. pas Girard, mais il parlait français. C'est pour ça que je ne parlerai jamais en mal contre Bob Gainey à Montréal. Bien d'accord avec toi, François. Ben, je n'ai pas dit qu'il était mal, j'ai juste dit que ses équipes, ça n'a pas été. Tu sais, vous dire, il n'a pas été dans une bonne période aussi. L'équipe, elle n'a pas très bien aussi. Je veux dire, les joueurs, ça pas, là, ils étaient en phase de reconstruction peut-être aussi. Moi, c'est plus les Bécoins qui m'ont surpris, mon Jacob, il dit. Ouais, ils font très bien. Il a aussi fait des mauvais traits, François. Bon accord avec toi. C'est drôle, dans le temps de Bob Gainey, guys, là, I did not follow too much the Canadian. I was working in hockey, but I was not follow Montreal Canadiens like I'm doing right now. That's one thing I do. But at my time, those time, I was really scouting and I was really involved with hockey, and I could not do a lot Montreal Canadiens one way. So I see what Bob Gainey did, but it was not like right now. I study every day. Almost through top shell, yes. They went into construction, then become a great team. Canada, yes. Guinea was a beast as a player, Francois. Yes, sir. Amazing. The only reason I would be back to the ad would be if they won the cup. Ah, you know, for me, it's not that way. The cup for me, Canada, is like the cherry on the cake. I prefer to eat the cake. I only eat the cherry. And for me, I prefer to follow Montreal Canadiens. I just said, oh, I will follow if they win the Stanley Cup. When you focus on the outcome, you're going to be more disappointed, right? Because at the end of the day, you should follow only Tampa Bay right now because that's Tampa Bay win the Stanley Cup. If I follow your statement, how you think, or the way you type to me right now, I said the only team you can follow is only Tampa Bay. And then if you have a new team win the Stanley Cup, now you're going to follow them. Avant les Canadiens m'a surpris. The quatrième line est better without Reeves, Adam. Of course. For me, it's action. The app we're missing that. That's why I switch the action. Yeah. You guys have 23 kids. Don't be crazy. Yeah. I agree with you about that one over there. Milan Chick have a good year so far, guys. Another thing, Adam, is since Patrick is back, the power play is better. You guys, Kenny Picabo, c'était comme Bantam et Batman et Robin. Look, yes. One they asked the official who is the best player in the world. They said Bob Gainey, funny but understandable. I agree with you, Francois. Oh, Max Trump just make a big save in front of Riley Smith. All I want is to see one before I die. 951 with a Minnesota Wild. I understand, Kenda. Great move, Adam. You talk about le gardien de but Samuel Montembeau, Jacob. C'est le gardien auxiliaire de Montréal, des Canadiens de Montréal, Jacob. Adam, Nicolas Roy, Adam is a great pick from the Carolina Hurricane. He's a solid third, fourth center. The key with Roy also is a big guy. He's a 6'4". So that's helped the bottom of Vegas. Bruno, il fait bobo à Montréal. I heard like it's supposed to snow or something like that. Je suis bien content d'avoir un Pathfinder. Here we go. It looks like the snow is in Montreal. $15 centimeters, so it's about what? 6 inches? Dallas Star Cup 1998 was good to see, but it was not the Minnesota. Yep. The Brett All goal. Is that right? It was not 2001, 951. The Cup or 99. Dallas Star win. J'ai un quiz pour toi, coach. Wayne Walter et Rick Gouin qui ont donné. Rob Langley. Un quiz pour toi, coach. Wayne Walter et Rick Gouin qui ont donné. Rob Langley, I believe. 98, 99, 12, 95. C'est qui là, qui dit dans les Canadiens? Pas vraiment Jacob. J'en ai pas vraiment. Non, j'en ai pas vraiment. Qui d'autre? Un autre mauvais échange. Ryan Walter, he was an amazing, great player, by the way. Bobby Smith. Toi, c'était folie. C'était du 4 pour 1. Oui, mon Luc. Rick Gouin was not bad. He was slow, but he was play home. And Ryan Walter was pretty solid. C'est-tu black pour deux? Ah non, j'ai compris, Bruno. Rob Langley, I believe after that he win. Oh, Max Strumbeck a big save on the... Did you see the speed of Vegas, guys? I think Rob Langley went 2 times after that, the Norris. This is a good test for Vegas, what they look like again a team can beat. Because this game tonight, guys, it could be the first round this year. It can, it can become the round number 1 for both teams. C'est ça que je disais, François. Yes, Bruno. Greg Laughlin, he works with Capitals. His daughter works also. Excuse me. Comment tu trouves Michel dans les Canadiens? Michel. Je ne connais pas Michel. C'est qui Michel? I'm not sure who you talk about. You talk about Mike Hoffman? Non. Michel Louvain. Michel Louvain. So will Bruce Boudreau fix the Canucks? Oh my God. I think so. 951. I don't know what fix is for you, but I think it will help. J'ai comme, je vais te dire like way Jarvis like in egg blood. Yes, look, I remember that trait. Voilà, ça arrive des fois. J'avais une longue journée aussi, Bruno, mais ça arrive des fois qu'on. Il y a eu des bons. There will be more energy for Vancouver. Well, that's what I've tried to answer to him. I think so. 951. Now, fix for me is like, can it become a team can win, to make the playoff? I'm not sure. It's not too late. Maybe too late, but is the team is going to be better overall? You can see a team will working better. You're going to see a team play with more energy. Everything like that. Non, Bruno, il y a eu des fois des soirées comme ça, là, à 11h, minuit, là, 1h du matin. On était peut-être 5, 6, 8, 10 personnes. Puis on parlait en français, en anglais, mais on parlait des anciens joueurs. We have a great story, and it was just laughing. Talk about, at some point we talk about, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we talk about ex-goaltender in NHL last month, I think it was. All the ex-NHL goaltender. Then last week or 2 weeks ago, we have a few people in the chat. It was born in Montreal, but they are not living in Montreal, most of them. We talk about bar, strip club, everything like that. Comment tu trouves Jonathan Drouin? Cette année meilleure, si tu regardes le nombre de points qu'il fait, je veux dire, comparativement aux autres, il donne quand même pas si pire. Adam, this game's going to be 3-1. I think Vegas win this game 3-1, guys. If you took under, you're going to win. I don't see this game's going to be 6 more. Qui ont eu pour l'échange de Claude Julien? This is a good game, Adam. Yes. The speed of the game is very good. Claude Julien. Ronnie, Corey Perry has 5 goals. He played 10 minutes per game. Yeah, but at the flip side, Ronnie, he played. Well, it's not 10 minutes. Sen Kusharov left and Brendan Point and the injuries. Perry played on the top 9 forward. So he played more minutes per game. He played on power play over there. So that's normal. He get more points. You play with Victor Edmond. You play with Cirelli. You play with Killorn. You play with those Steve Stanko. So it's normal he get more points from goal for me. But if you look his game in general, he does not play well. He struggled a lot this year. I watched at least 15 times. For me, Corey Perry is not, it's less not like he was before. Like he struggled in my book about when you watch his game. This game playoff atmosphere to it. He scored like 5 goals running. He scored 5 goals the last 7 games, I believe, or something like that. Claude Lemieux, on a eu qui contre? C'est une très bonne question. Je te dis, bien franchement, je m'en souviens pas, puis j'essaie de m'en souvenir. Il n'a pas été échangé à. Il n'a pas été échangé à New Jersey. Il a joué avec Toronto, avec Colorado. C'était un autre Québécois, mais j'ai un trou. Faudrait que je regarde, là. Un frère d'un autre. Just look at the note. They put David in his pocket tonight. Ouais. À soir, ça a bien marché, là, mais ça n'a pas marché l'autre soir. Là, mais je comprends que Dano a bien performé contre eux autres. Wow! And a bet. Almost score. Il paraît bien. Dano a une bonne saison. Peut-être pas en offensive, là, mais en défensive, il a une bonne saison. Sylvain Turgeon. Sylvain Turgeon. My Flyers are disappointment front office to go. Austin, they have really hard. They struggle a lot. Something's going on over there. I don't know what's going on, but yes, they struggle a lot. Austin, welcome aboard. By the way, don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Clumier et des clashes des playoffs partout où il est passé. D'accord avec toi, mon Luc. Sylvain, oui, j'ai une carte de hockey Uberdex signée de lui. Wow. Je suis un peu déçu de Cole Caulfield. Oui, nous autres aussi, et moi aussi, je suis d'accord avec toi. This player should be stay in Montreal. He is one of the best, the best player. He does not want to stay, Ronnie, in Montreal. That's the problem you got with Philippe Danault. Same thing with Radulov. Both of them does not want to stay here. That's the sadness, but that's the reality behind that, Ronnie. I think Danault, what he was doing, he was balancing other players around, put the other players at the right share, right? I think like Kazuski struggled not have Danault with them. J'ai hâte, une semaine dans ma fête, c'est ma fête. Ben, Jacob, fais-nous le savoir, on va te chanter la bonne fête. Claude Lemieux, je le côtoyais à tous les Noël avec ma cousine handicapée et son frère handicapé sur le même étage depuis que je suis petite. Mais ils ont passé dans un autre monde, son frère et ma cousine. Sorry to hear that, Bruno. Pepe, I worked 2 years. Not true, Ronnie. They offer him $30 million to Philippe Danault at $5 million for 6 years at Philippe Danault. He refused that kind of money. Radulov got a contract to sign, and he refused to stay in Montreal to get more money to Dallas because he had no tax over there. So at the end of this contract, Radulov make $2 million to stay in Dallas. That's what happening with both of them. But Radulov, the first 3 years have a good year, but Radulov for the last 2 years does not deserve the money. So I don't think so. Montreal missing Radulov. Not a problem, Ronnie. To keep Danault, to compare, it would take about $6 million for $36 million to keep Philippe Danault in Montreal if he wants to stay. But Philippe Danault, he does not want to stay in Montreal. Philippe Danault wants to be in California. He wants to have a new life, family-wise, everything like that. Have one priorities. If not, he could sign a contract the year before, and he did not. But I understand, Ronnie, about, you know, what you said, you got, you know, the problem, the contract, everything like that, I understand. Mais c'est quoi cause la ligne? Ça fait de quoi avec le problème d'argent entre les équipes américaines? Le problème, il n'y a rien, ils font rien à propos de ça. Les deux ont la même, c'est break-even for the même, you know, both players are pay an American money. Si restait Crosby ou Danault, tu préfères qui? Crosby, Jacob, tu ne peux pas comparer Crosby avec Danault. D'accord avec toi, coach Slav. Luc Lafontaine. Oui. Sutter always look pissed off, Adam. Yes. Honestly, Adam, I'm a little bit nervous if I'm Vegas. Because right now, Max Strom does. It should be 3 or 4-0 right now. Max Strom make a big save, all the big save right now. It will make a turnover, and this game will be 1-1. But look at it. Another big story, Max Strom. Max Strom is unbelievable. Dano more 1 million de plus à Montréal. But the problem with, if you pay Dano at $6.5 million, example, right? As a center number one, he score about 20 points every time that. Is it good enough to have Dano to make your team better and to go down? Example, in Los Angeles, Dano is not number one, is number two, right? Kopitar is number one at $9 million, $8 million, and he produces 80 points per year. But Montreal don't have that kind of stuff like that. So to do that, you have to pay Dano at $6.5 million for 6 years. And then you have to find another player at $10 million at some point. And it just, I believe for me, was not good money. 7.5, that's too much money. I heard that Bergeron did not like all the players he has as a favorite. That's just normal, Ronnie. A coach, a GM have all their favorite players. It's not like anybody, a coach, a GM will always said, I have my favorite players. That's normal. Philippe, ces d'années des problèmes de consommation de plusieurs joueurs à Montréal. In the next GM, I hope he won't be friends with the players. But Vegas D is playing great, Adam. Yes. Ça marche-tu? Ça marche. Carey Price, défenseur. Je comprends pas Jacob, encore une fois. Oui, l'erreur, c'est qu'on détruit un bon trio avec Elgar, Debbie et Dano. Luc Lafontaine. Yeah, but now you signed Tadar for what? 3 years at 4.5. It's better to have Tatar or Mike Hoffman, right? That's the biggest question over there. Dano and Gallagher, I think Gallagher right now is on his last part of his career. It was a good line for sure. Yeah, we never know about that in the future, honestly. But he was really one of the best line in NHL for the last 3 years at 5 versus 5. Jacob, what a man for Price. Coach, what is going on? The Bennington, no fight yet. Yes, right. Adam, right now he cannot fight. He's on the COVID-19. Luc Lafontaine, one year Tatar, 1 million, he was signé. He got 2 years at $4.5 million with New Jersey this season. All right, Bruno. Bon nuit, mon homme. Moi aussi, je t'avais m'en aller. Wow, the puck over the glass. Arrête de dire La Fontaine. La Fontaine. Je sais pas de quoi tu parles, Luc. J'ai jamais parlé de La Fontaine. Mais je sais pas, j'ai pas dit Luc Lafortune, j'ai pas dit Luc Lafontaine. Too many turnovers for Calgary tonight? Yes. But they still hanging there. What is surprised me at them is like 19 shots versus 15. So for me, at that moment, Adam, this is a playoff game right now. Tie, skate, physical, don't give chance, and good game overall. Ronnie, it's no confidence young, but last year in the series, he was one of the best players, and now he should be in the manner. This is I don't understand. He took advantage a little bit when he can come back. Ronnie, he took advantage of the situation, like a lot of injuries at the same time. But I believe me, if they let play like 12 minutes, 13 minutes, four line, he should play in Laval. And let him play there until the team is eliminated in Laval. And that would be the best way to do it with Caulfield. And they have nothing to win right now to keep him at that moment with the team. One Biron will be returning, and everybody else. You're going to. I will keep Rand Poland. Ronnie, just give you an idea. I will keep Rand Poland and send back Cole Caulfield. Ah, moi, c'est arrivé souvent que je l'ai dit La Fontaine, je suis sûr. Plus facile. Playoff atmosphere. Exactly, Adam. That's what I was trying to say. Ça veut dire quoi, Laval? Jacob. L'équipe le club ferme Jacob. Les joueurs des Canadiens qui sont retournés plus bas dans leur équipe ferme. Ça s'appelle Laval, les Rockets de Laval, Jacob. That is what Montreal need for energy. Dano, anyway, et si on veut devenir une puissante, finirait sur le troisième trio. On finirait avec un troisième trio qui nous coûterait une fortune. François, tu l'as bien dit. If you send him, send Petrie et Drouin. Unfortunately, you cannot because the contract running. But Sean Monahan. Rocket de Laval, Luc. If send him and Petrie Drouin, yes. We'll go to finishing the second period, guys, between Vegas, Calgary, and then we'll be done for the live stream. As only almost like 3 hours for the Sunday night. Not too bad. We are not have any live stream tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night I'm out, but I'm going to do tomorrow morning at 12 and tomorrow night at 5 p.m. with Tap. Penalty Vegas. Goodrow is final year of this contract, Calgary. What it will happen, coach? He will sign a new contract and Calgary Flame. Adam, it does not go nowhere. No value in trading Trouin. Non, François. And at the end of the day, guys, en plein ça, mon Ronnie, François, à la fin de la journée, Drouin, il lui reste une autre année après ça. Moi, je fais rien. Je fais finir la saison. La prochaine, je le garde l'an prochain pour une autre année. Puis je le laisse aller après ça. Puis on va voir qu'est-ce qu'il va demander ou qui va aller après ça. Power play, Calgary. The puck movement, Langholm, Anderson, et Goodrow. Vegas would love to have Gallagher. Adam, ben raison, Ronnie. Ben oui. C'est un autre. It's just another $6.2 million for 6.2, I think, Gallagher. Anderson to Goodrow. Goodrow's coming down. Where's the net? Puck goes back to Lingholm. Lingholm, bring the puck onto Anderson. Anderson back to Lingholm. Lingholm and Ketchuk. Pushing one out in the corner by Monahan. Monahan to Lingholm. To Monahan. To Anderson. To Lingholm. Lindor's coming down to good Ketchuk. Miss the net. Recovery by Goodrow to the blue line. Goodrow ran out. Try the puck outside. Good stick by Carlson for the Vegas. Back to Goodrow. Goodrow down the puck to Leonard. And have a whistle. Ketchuk, Vegas keep him quiet. Like the rest of the team, Adam. Harold, trading those players a clean cap space the next to impossible. It depends who you talk about, Harold. But you're right. Not every one of them, Harold, but yeah, a couple of players. Edmonton Media want Anderson. I think it'll be great. He'll be a great asset for them at $5 million. I agree with you. Reset went out by Anderson. Unit number 2 for Calgary. Go back down. Behind the net. Amy coach, Mr. Munson, I'm disappointed. He should have to look for a French Canadian solid. He has someone who could do the job. I don't know which one, but I think for me, I feel like Jeff Gordon is a good pick for me. It's not about French, it's not about English. You know, I think they did well to get Jeff Gordon, and we'll see who's going to be. Now, with everything, you need 2 people, and I think that's a good transition for the Montreal Canadiens to get 2 people. We'll see who's going to be the GM. And on behalf of trade both of them, Gallagher et Petrie, Arrow. Maybe one of them, but not both. Mais on fait quoi? On veut dire ce qu'on veut dire. Mais là, c'est rebuild. Yes. Ronnie. Look. They are going to have 2 people, Ronnie. So he's going to have a guy like Jeff Gordon, and then you're going to have another one. This game is one of the best for far this year in NHL. Pretty solid team game for sure. From the most people, Ronnie, most people say he was very nice, very good. I think for me, it was well done, what he said. And I think for me, he's been a really great. His resume in NHL was great for what he did with Boston, what we did in New York Rangers. And for me, I think, it's very important to have a man like this with 20 years experience as a management in NHL. Petrie, pas de valeur. Luc, pour l'instant, il n'y en a pas beaucoup. Tu trouves comment, Tatar? You don't have a great year with New Jersey. Il n'y a pas une grosse saison avec New Jersey Devils. Jacob, présentement, Thomas Tatar. Best 40 minutes I've received from Vegas. A really solid game for them, for sure. Gallagher damage, good. His market is still good. Look for Gallagher. Many teams would like to have a Gallagher at some point. But I don't know if he can be traded, but I think they will. They tried a reset. It did not work. Time for a rebuild. I think so, Aaron. I think that's the time for them to figure out and to get that. If you talk about Nate Thompson, Jacob, Nate Thompson est juste un joueur d'utilité dans la Ligue nationale. Donc, il n'y a pas beaucoup dans l'ensemble. Il en arrache beaucoup à Philadelphie présentement. comme joueur de centre là-bas. Là. Philadelphie en arrache beaucoup comme équipe. Nick Cousin, ouais, non, est avec Nashville Predator. C'en est un autre c'est un autre joueur de soutien, utilité, que Marc Bergevin a signé, puis qui est parti avec Nashville. Il joue à troisième, quatrième là-bas, plus souvent c'est à quatrième. Encore une fois, c'est un joueur de vitesse, mais un autre joueur petit dans la Ligue nationale qui apporte un petit peu, mais pas beaucoup, dans l'ensemble pour les Nashville Predators. And that would be surprised, you know what I mean? Like, McDavid is borderline, right? Is a star. I wouldn't be surprised to give him a one game. No, I don't know. I did not look the news right now on the Twitter, so I don't know if he's going to have a ring or not. We'll see qu'est-ce qui va arriver. Jacob, c'est qui Primo? Caden Primo, c'est le gardien de but de Laval de Laval Rockets à Laval, dans la Ligue américaine. C'est leur gardien de futur, qu'on peut dire. C'est un gardien de but qui pense qu'il peut avoir une bonne carrière dans la Ligue nationale. C'est le prochain qui va venir jouer avec Montréal peut-être dans 2 ans. Donc, c'est le prochain meilleur gardien de but pour Montréal dans leur filiale. I just saw the hit right now. He got a 5 and 10 about that one over there. That's a normal. Because he got a 5 and 10. Usually you get 1 game suspension. I wouldn't be surprised he got 1 game. Si on veut faire un splash, ça prend un package comme exemple Chariot Price à Vancouver. Mais si tu veux faire un splash comme ça, Luc, ça dépend qui te revoit en retour. Tu vas chercher des joueurs ou des prospects? Parce qu'on ne parle plus de la même chose. Reconstruire au... combien de languages get? Adam, they are big. Depends how big you want, but they are big. Adam. He would like a guy like he would like a guy Dale under coach. Yes, I agree with you, Ronnie. You're doing very well in London hit night. Ronnie, the brother Hunter, run the team over there. They are one of the top best 3 team in the country in Canada junior. Yeah, Domi is with Columbus. Pekka, well, you talk about Michael Pekka, retire. Tu peux faire quoi? Tu peux faire n'importe quoi. Not really, look. Si tu veux avoir un plan, si tu veux avoir une vision, tu peux pas faire n'importe quoi. Il faut que tu te concentres. Si tu veux un rebuild, on reconstruit dessus, ou c'est un retool. Si tu fais un échange comme tu as proposé à Vancouver, tu reçois des joueurs en retour, c'est pas des choix de repêchage, ben non, ça change. Si tu reçois GT Miller en retour, ben, tu reconstruis pas, là, tu continues. C'est ça que je veux dire. Meilleur échange price durant l'été. Après moi, ça va arriver. Je ne sais pas si ça va arriver. Ça va prendre. C'est là que tu vas échanger Carey Price pour moi. Tu peux pas. Le Vancouver n'échangera pas Elias Peterson, Luc. Dale Hunter as coach de Montréal, it will come. Non, Ronnie. Dale Hunter refuse d'être dans la Ligue nationale, Ronnie. plain et simple. Il a reçu des offres, Ronnie, à peu près 10 dans la Ligue nationale. De Buffalo, Los Angeles Kings, ils ont tous refusé. Il a refusé la job à Washington après qu'il est resté là 6 mois. Puis il y a la masse salariale à Rob. En plein ça, Harold. Poor Adam. Sorry, Adam, we speak French tonight. Adam is the only one I think in the chat is English. Vancouver sont faibles en GM, faible, Luc. Oui, mais il vient de se faire congédier, mon homme. Il s'en va, là. Ils vont faire le ménage demain, là, Luc. I know, Adam. It's a learning. It's learning for you. Yep, that's what I was just thinking to say that to you guys. Guys, I enjoyed this. It was fun speaking French. I'll be honest with you guys. Luc, Ronnie, Harold, Jacob. I don't have a time to talk a lot. Pourquoi nommer un coach mais pas un DJ, Harold? J'espérais qu'au Canada te manque, Jacob, ben pas moi. I would put Guy Carbonneau comme assistant coach. I think Guy Carbonneau, he doesn't want to come back. Coach Brent Hughes, the GM will get fired also with the Vancouver Canucks. That's why you want to say that. Here we go. I know. That's what I was going to say to Harold. So that's what happening about that one over there. About this. So, yep. Everybody in Vancouver, that's something we announced this, our Canadian show. 3 weeks ago, we said that the Vancouver Canucks going to clean up over there. And everything that it's happening right now. And unfortunately, we don't like people far. We don't like people lost their job, but that's happening about that. Cleaning house in Vancouver about that. But before we leave, guys, we want to remind you, don't forget tomorrow we have 2 shows, 11 o'clock and at 12 o'clock, and also at 5 o'clock. No show live stream at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll be out. I'll be back, of course, Tuesday night for the Montreal Canadiens play. Again, the Tampa Bay Lightnings. We're going to try to do a special night with the Eagle Frank Sport for that one over there. Until then, guys, I want to wish you, of course,
you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Have an amazing, great weeks, everybody. And don't forget, be well and be healthy. I look forward to see you tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock. Bonne nuit, mes amis. À la prochaine. Good Spare Night demain night. Non. J'arbitre au hockey demain soir, mon homme. J'arbitre beaucoup dernièrement. Pas trop. Good night, everybody.
shown in your way, we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You
Thank
and
you,
me,
Nick.
should I say so?
Nick,
We're
that's
just
good.